Hey everyone, welcome to this course. In this series, we're going to build a fully systematic momentum trading strategy step by step, from data all the way to performance analysis. By the end of this course, you won't just understand momentum, you'll actually have a complete backtesting system that you can use to test, validate, and improve your own strategies. So first, what is momentum? Momentum is one of the most well-known and widely studied factors in finance. The core idea is actually very simple. Assets that have performed well in the past tend to continue performing well in the near future, and assets that have performed poorly tend to continue underperforming. In other words, winners keep winning, losers keep losing. This effect has been observed across stocks, ETFs, commodities, even cryptocurrencies, and it has been documented in academic research for decades. Now you might be wondering, why does this even work? There are a few common explanations. First, behavioral bias. Investors tend to underreact to new information, so prices adjust gradually over time. Second, herding behavior. When a trend starts, more and more participants jump in, pushing the price further in the same direction. And third, institutional constraints. Large funds can't move quickly, so trends tend to persist. That said, momentum is not magic. It does not work all the time. There will be periods where momentum strategies underperform, experience drawdowns, or even reverse sharply. This is completely normal. That's why we don't just rely on theory. We validate everything through backtesting and data. There are different ways to define momentum. Some common ones include time series momentum, trend following; cross-sectional momentum, relative strength. In this course, we'll focus on cross-sectional momentum, which means we rank assets and pick the strongest ones. Now let's define what we're actually going to build. Our strategy will follow a simple but powerful structure. 1. We select a universe of ETFs. 2. Every month, we calculate momentum based on past returns. 3. We rank all ETFs. 4. We select the top performers. 5. We allocate capital equally among them. 6. And then we rebalance monthly. And one important point. In this course, we are only going long. So in short, each month we rotate into the strongest ETFs. There are a few important decisions we'll need to make. What universe of ETFs should we use? How do we calculate momentum? How many ETFs do we select? How often do we rebalance? We'll go through all of these step by step in the following lessons. We're just getting started. By the end of this course, you'll have a complete backtesting system, built from scratch, tested with real data. Every design choice, every line of logic explained step by step. If you want to follow along with the full course, the link is in the description below. In the next lesson, we'll start by downloading and preparing our data. Let's get started.